Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
I am Pete.
Yay, and all three of us are back together. Very exciting.
Happy
everybody.
belated birthday, Alex.
Alex, it's so amazing that on my birthday, I was able to come and do the show.
Huh.
Oh, that's great.
That's...
Yeah, what interesting devotion to this show that some people have.
Interesting devotion?
Guys, we have 3 comic books
You're
to
only
talk to you
turning
about.
15 years old. What else do you have to do?
I have to go to school.
Yeah,
I
on
have
Saturday?
a date.
Huh? You do have a date?
I finally have a date.
With
Very
your
excited.
pregnant wife?
Yeah.
Congratulations. She's a real tough cookie.
Weird 15th birthday, guys. Blackest Night number 4, Invincible presents Adam, Eve, and Rex Splode, number 1, and Fantastic Four, number 572. So let's kick it off with one of the biggest issues of the week, Blackest Night, number 4.
This? Yeah, wow. It's getting there. I feel like this was a good issue. I didn't think it was horrible. It's I mean, it's...
What a step up.
You seem a little torn about it.
Well,
This is good. I like this. This is like my morning chat.
Yeah. By the way, if you haven't been able to tell, it's the morning. That's why beers, no coffees. Yeah.
Coffees, yes.
I drink orange juice.
Pete's gone straight edge, so it's perfect.
This is a good review of Blackest Night.
Yeah, I think it is.
This is the most straightest edge comic out there. There's no drinking, no drugs, no sex in this at all.
I was pretty harsh on the last issue of Blackest Night.
Well, we all, I think, disliked it.
Yes.
This, I thought was huge step back up. And I think it was
Yeah.
what he said, where it was like he had to get all that stuff out of the way to lead into the more exciting and more revealing.
It's definitely, back on track.
Yeah. Here's my biggest problem across the board. As much as I like Ivan Rice's art a lot, and I think he's a very good artist, I don't know exactly what's going on here, if he doesn't have enough of a page count or something, but everything across the board feels too compressed. Right. It's too busy, too much is going on. The reveal at the end, this isn't much of a spoiler because they mentioned it months ago, but Necron being the big bad of Blackest Night.
Right.
His reveal where he rises out of the ground, I love the idea of that moment, but
I love things that come out of the ground.
But it's
like
too
gophers.
rushed. It's tough to parse exactly what's going on.
Well, it's the coloring.
You think it's the color?
I think the coloring makes it harder because the colors are all tinged with black, and so it makes it a little muddy. But I agree with you. Like this, it's so black. I mean, you can look at your issue at home, but it's so black. There's no differentiation between the characters and stuff. So what's the deal with this Necron guy, huh?
I don't know. Let's tune in next issue and find out.
Yeah, right.
What do you guys think? This is a bigger spoiler, I think, about the moment with Damage.
Sort of. It was a good moment.
Yeah.
I can relate though, because I feel like sometimes when you got like a little guy just chirping on your ear, you know, it's really annoying. So I can kind of understand.
That's not quite the moment.
The big reveal that the Atom stands on Damage's shoulder in this issue.
Yeah. That's
big
what
reveal.
we're talking about.
Big
right?
reveal.
I found it, no pun intended, a little heartbreaking. Actually, it got to me. I definitely like this issue more than the previous one. I'm definitely not as on board with this event as I thought it would be.
Really? I'm fully back on board. I understand why he had to do the kind of boring last issue, and I'm excited to see where it goes next.
I would say I don't think the art is as distracting as you say, but I definitely am back on board. I'm into it.
All right, there we go. Let's move on to talk about Invincible presents Adam, Eve, and Rex Splode, number 1, delving into the secret origins of fan-fave character Rex Splode. This is actually a semi-sequel to Invincible presents Adam, Eve, which did present the origin of Adam, Eve.
Well, I like they call
the
it
same team.
They call it bridging the gap between Adam, Eve's 2 series or whatever. It's like, I don't know if that was a big whole gap in my collection.
We're fans of Invincible, and I thought the Adam, Eve series was live.
I just love everything that Invincible presents. I think he does a great job.
I just feel that like I picked up this comic and I was like, I don't care. But then I started reading it and I got into it. So I think they did a good job of like making it interesting, doing a great job with the art and the writing to kind of get you involved in the story here.
I mean, I feel sort of the same thing. It's a nice it's very much like Kirkman's writing, where it's like taking a little superhero origin and doing it in kind of a more interesting way. Good dialogue, but like you're saying, it's like Rex Splode. Who cares?
Well, I feel
it's like Boom Boom. I'd rather watch Boom Boom.
Was this a little
love to watch Boom Boom? Love Boom Boom.
You're talking about watching people have sex. Is what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'd like to watch a little Boom Boom. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Was this a little too close to bone for you? Because this is exactly how...
Close to bone?
It's close to the bone. A little too close to the bone.
Too close to bone!
Yeah, it is.
It's close to home, not close to the
Not
bone.
where he grew up.
Not in a world of violence, it's not.
A world of violence? Where do you live?
Let's assume for the moment that close to the bone is actually an expression.
Right.
What was too close to the bone?
Well, I feel that's exactly how you found me. You know, I was on the streets running around stealing stuff, and you're like, hey,
you were wearing that ridiculous pink uniform.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
we had sex a bunch of times.
Yeah. That's why it's too close to the
remember.
bone. So too close to the bone.
Yeah, this is
DJ?
good. I would say pick this up. I don't know. Let's move on. Talk about Fantastic Four number 572. There's been a lot of hype about this arc. Jonathan Hickman, first really huge writing assignment for him with Marvel. Also, Dale Eaglesham, his first assignment back at Marvel or first at Marvel.
This is just
Whatever
an
it is,
epic team.
Yeah, this is a powerhouse team. A lot of hype for this. People are loving this. What do you guys think about it?
I love it. I think it's great. The only thing that really bothers me is the way that Reed Richards is drawn. Why does he have all this stubble? He looks like an action hero. I like that he has to have the nerdy
that's
look.
the one thing you have a problem
I
with.
just
in
think
this
it's out
issue.
of character.
You think the stubble is off.
Yes. I love the flashbacks. I love the character development about Reed. I love the way they use the Society of Reeds in this and how it didn't become something that we have to deal with in continuity in the future. It was just a great story, well told. Love the Reed and Sue stuff.
No. Okay. The thing is like when you have Sue standing outside the door and you're like, oh, this poor woman is just waiting, and he's like in there. You don't care about like the fact that like he's trying to save the world becomes almost irrelevant because you're like his wife is like losing her.
Where's your wife right now?
She's outside
the door.
Yeah,
Waiting for you to finish taping this
so
show.
this isn't as important.
You
as
know
It's a little close to the bone, I think.
Room, erase.
What?
We did. Don't worry. It's good. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I want to love this. I really, really, really
Love
do.
it.
No, I want
love
to,
it.
but I
Alex,
can't.
the cost of solving everything is everything.
But it feels rushed to me. This is the thing. The denouement, the emotional stuff feels rushed. I can't get over the fact that he was verbally abusive to Sue in the last issue.
I agree. I didn't like that.
And it doesn't feel like there's enough of a payoff here. He doesn't deserve to get back with
Right.
his family. Plus the whole
He
thing
was
with
just in a
House
room.
of
He
Cards.
didn't leave.
I love the ideas on display. I think the art is brilliant. I love everything that
I love the
Eaglesham
stubble.
does. I love the stubble. Love the barrel-chested, two-fisted adventurer Reed Richards. I think there's great stuff in here, and you should definitely pick it up. But there's something that's holding me back, and I think it's the characterizations.
Yeah.
I'm not quite into it yet.
Well, I mean, it is a change, a departure for Reed. I think a little bit, both the look and a little
I
bit.
feel
of
like
the style.
that review's right on the nose, Alex. Nice
Thank
job.
you. Thank you. Did it get a little too close to the bone for you?
What is that about? You guys are a little weird. I think this is going to be a great run for the foreseeable future. Though they're back on New World next issue, which I'm like, oh man,
this
can
is
you leave that place?
Yeah, this is my other little problem that I'm having is not that I want to tell Hickman what he needs to do with his first arc, but I feel like his first arc needs to be like kaboom, big, huge, gigantic story.
That's what this was.
Involving all four of the Fantastic Four.
Ah.
Bring them together, show us that you can write the whole team together. And this first arc is all about Reed. Second arc is Johnny and Ben off by themselves, and I feel like
A lot of antics, probably.
He's gonna bring them back together. It's going to be worth it. Hopefully, it is tying together in some sort of mega story. But for right now, on an individual basis, is not quite working for me.
See, I liked it. It was just like big moves. You're right in the middle of the action, and then now he's able to deal with all the other characters that he wants to deal with.
I guess.
Wait
Think of you're right.
Think of the last run. The last run was all about the first arc was terrible. The Miller run.
Yeah.
Where it was just like new world. The characters were barely even in it. They were all there, but there was nothing interesting. Instead, it was about like how did they build a new world.
I disagree with you.
I think it's weird. You have a rope blaze it.
What?
Rope blaze it.
What?
Rope blaze it.
Jesus. If you have a question about why we can't pronounce anything,
It's
write
4 in
us
the
at
morning.
You guys didn't do your
comicbooklive@gmail.com,
warm-ups, your vocal warm-ups like I
popcultureshop.com/CB Club, /comic book club, excuse me, twitter.com/comic book live, iTunes Comic Book Club Live, where you can download these very episodes and comment and let iTunes know how awesome we are. Pete, tell them where you can see us live.
If you're ever in New York City on a Tuesday, you probably don't want to show up at the People's Improv Theater or our live show because we'll heckle you and boo you and then kick you out.
What?
Wow,
No, that's
that's
not true.
terrible.
That's a little too close to the bone for me.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Everybody. Good morning, everybody.